Mortgage underwriting. During the mortgage loan approval process, a mortgage loan underwriter verifies the financial information that the applicant has provided as the income, employment, credit history, and the value of the home being purchased by an appraisal. And the appraisal may be ordered. The underwriting process may can take few days and the few weeks. Sometimes the underwriting process takes a long that the provided financial statement need to the presumptive the current. It is advisable or maintain the same employment and the not be used for the open new credits during the underwriting process. Any change made in the applicant and the credit employment of the financial information and the could result in being denied. Mortgage loan types. There are many types of the mortgages used worldwide, but several factors provided define the characteristics of the mortgage. All types of the subject local regularly and legal requirements. Interest may be fixed for the life of loan of valuable and the change at certain predefined periods. The interest rate can also of course be higher or lower. Term. Mortgage loans generally have a maximum terms that is a number of years which can amortizing loan will be repaired. Some mortgage loan may be have the amortization of require full payments. Amount of frequency. The amount paid per period and the frequency of the payment. In some cases, the amount paid per period may change or the borrowers may have the option to increase and decrease the amount paid. Prepayment. Some types of the mortgage may limit or restrict payment of the portion of the loan or requirement payment of a penalty to the lead to replacement. The two basic types of the amortized loans are the fixed or rate mortgage (FRM) and the adjustable rate mortgage or ARM, and also known as a floating rate or variable rate mortgage. In some countries such as the United States and the fixed rate mortgage are the norm, but floating rate mortgage and relatively more common. Combination of fixed and the floating rate mortgage are also common, where a mortgage loan will be have a fixed rate of the some period. For some example, the first 5 year and the very after and the end to time period. In a fixed rate mortgage, the rate instead mortgage are the periodic payable remains amount be throughout the loan. In the case of the linear payback and the periodic payable which gradually decrease in the adjustable rate mortgage. Adjustable down the market index. Adjustable rate transfer for part of the interest rate risk for the lender. The charge to be borrower depends upon the credit risk to the interest rate. The mortgage organization and the underwriting process involves checking credit scores, debt to income, down payments, assets, and assessing property value. Jumbo mortgage and the subprime lending are not supported by the government guardians and the face higher interest rates. Other innovation described below the affect to the rates as well. Loan to the value of the down payment. Upon making a mortgage to the purchase a property, lender usually require that a borrower make a down payment that is contribute at a portion of the cost of the property. This down payment make a expect as a portion of the value of the property. See below for a definition of this term. The loan of a value ratio of LTV and the size of the loan against value of the property. Therefore, a mortgage loan is which the purchaser has made a down payment to 20% as a loan to value ratio and more using and the participate to the remaining principal of the loan. Value. A price estimated and actual. Since the value of the property is an important factor, is understanding the risk of the loan determining then a very key factor and mortgage lending. The value may be determined in various types. Of the most common are actual transaction value. This is usually taken to purchase price to be property is properly is not being purchased at the time borrowing. This information may not be available. A price as a survived value is most popular to the requirement for the leader of opting an official appraisal. Estimated value. Lender or other participated the intentional and in most countries a number of the more losses is measured to the mortgage of the mortgage jurisdiction where is non-operation participate.